Alright guys, it's Johnny. Today I have another MRE review for you. I know I said I was going to do one, every Thursday. But, I got one. I'm just going to do it. I don't know when this one came out because there's no heat stamp on here, or there's no just regular ink stamp. So we'll see inside if on the individual things it has the date. So this is menu number 20, spaghetti with meat sauce. And as always, thanks for joining me. It's a pleasure having you. I already opened this, just so I don't have to spend hours opening it for you guys, because sometimes it's unpleasant. Oh man, that's a mirror. You can see my underbeard. Alright, so I'm just going to pull everything out. Like I said, I couldn't find a date code on this. But it looks like there's some numbers on the, packages inside. So let's check these out. Man, this looks delicious. Cherry blueberry cobbler. Never had that before. Like I said in my first video, I've had MREs in the past, but they weren't the best MREs. So lately, the stuff that I see is really, blowing me away. These, if I was hungry, if I was in the, in the army, somewhere hungry, I would be happy to eat this stuff. So, like I said, cherry blueberry cobbler for your dessert. And tells you about, all the nutrition facts and how you should go about, sustaining yourself. I'll just put this out. I'll go through everything and then I'll open it up and put it on my platter. Baked snack crackers, hot and spicy cheese. We'll see what those are, see if these are some sort of Cheez-Its. So, excited for these. Man, this looks good. My accessories packet. You got a Taster's Choice coffee in here. You have your, let's say, different Tabasco. No. This might be, I'm opening everything. I hate wasting these, but you guys like to see them, so, for you guys, I will do this. And then I'll just get some more if the place where I got them before has it. This is green Tabasco sauce. You got your Taster's Choice coffee. Your Chiclets. I'm sorry guys, I'm still, as you know, still getting used to putting everything in front of the camera so you can see it. Got your matches. These matches are designed especially for damp climates, but they will not light when wet or after long exposure, several weeks, to very damp air. Got your nice standard matches packet, cold weather. I don't know if these are napkins or toilet paper. Let me check these out. I think this is meant to be toilet paper. Possibly. You could use it. Toilet paper. It smells like the Tabasco. So I don't know if you want to wipe your butt with this. It might sting a bit. Probably not though, because there's no staining on here from the Tabasco. So, toilet paper or a napkin. Your moist towelettes. Comes premium with your MRE. Salt. Sugar. Non-dairy creamer. So that's all that stuff. There's no pepper in here. No pepper. What do you know about that? But hey guys, it came with Skittles. I've never seen Skittles in here before. I was about to say in one of my other videos, if I was going to add candy to my homemade MRE, I might add Skittles because I love Skittles. This is awesome, and you got tropical ones. Man, this is a spicy dinner. Chipotle, or Chipotle, however you want to say it. Snack bread. Looks pretty good. I don't know, I haven't opened it. Could look disgusting, you never know. I'll put my little chicleties over here. Oh! Dropping things. beverage base, raspberry. Nice. These are always pretty tasty. Some cheese spread. Make sure you knead this bad boy, get it all worked up. Put that down here. You got your beverage bag, your hot beverage bag for your coffee or your, raspberry drink. Your flameless ration heater. So, these are standard. If you haven't used one of these before, fill water to this line. One of the things though that it's a little difficult when you fill to this line, you want to get, a little bit of all the chemical wet. I guess it thinks when you're pouring it down it'll get all of it wet. But yeah, there's 4 separate, chemical pieces in here, and you want to make sure they all get, damp when you pour water. But you only want to pour that much water. If you overfill, that's bad. It won't heat your stuff thoroughly. And here's the main part of this, spaghetti and meat sauce. Nice. They always give you all sorts of different tips on the MRE. So I'm gonna bust all these open. Get to cooking. I guess I shouldn't ruin my my box too much because I'm supposed to stand it up as always. Let's see. I didn't even see. All right. 1610. So there's actually a few numbers on here. There is this one in the front here, which looks like it could be a number, or this one here, which one of them would be the 56th day of 2002, maybe, and the other one would be the 10th day of 2016. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me check these other ones. What does this say? Yeah, this says 5602. So, is this from 2002? Is this from 2012? So, don't know about that for sure. Let me check something else. So, the 53rd day, if 2002 or 2012, someone watching, correct me. I don't know exactly. It's not too easy to understand on these ones. 53rd day, 02. If I'm, reading these correct, I don't see any other numbers. Alright, so I'm going to bust everything out. First, I'm going to, get my food cooking. And I always... Where is my stuff? Am I losing my mind? Alright, here we go. It's camouflaged. Give this a little knead. Break all the chunks apart. Yeah, it says, do not eat this. TruTech ink. And I am going to also heat up my cherry blueberry cobbler. That looks amazing. So yeah, on this one there's 5413, so is that actually okay? Yeah, I don't know how to read these ones. There's numbers and there's letters, so I have no idea what these mean. So if you are watching this and you know what those mean, let me know. So a sandwich. But one thing, if you're going to sandwich it, you got to make sure water gets on here. A lot of times I've put this in here, and it being sandwiched protects it from getting wet, and it hasn't worked right. So yes, for easy insertion, I always pull these out. Alright, I'm just going to I'm not going to pour or put this in all the way right now. I'm going to, you know, make it so there's space between. I'm going to pour my water, and like I said, do not overfill. And I even already overfilled, so I'll pour a little bit out. After I pour some of this out, my trusty towel for when I add too much liquid. And when this starts working, you'll hear the chemicals and you'll smell it. So hopefully this isn't too old. I don't think it would be. I hear it. I hear it. You know, give it a little, you know, tip on its side. So, like I said, you get a piece of all those sections of chemical wet. Do not overfill. So I hear this. Hopefully this is doing its thing. I'll put these back in the box. And it always says to stand on a rock or something, but hey, if you don't have a rock, you know, most people in the Army, oh yes, this is inflating, you know, the pressure. So it is working. I'm going to leave a little space so it doesn't explode on me. You know, people usually camping or in the Army, they'll have a knife, so check this out. I'm just going to open this so it doesn't explode on me while this is cooking. And you smell the chemicals when you're cooking, so there's nothing wrong with that. You know, most people have a knife. In the Army, if you're survivaling, so you know, just take your knife. Usually in the Army or survivaling, you don't have a folding knife, but this is just my pocket knife. You know, just stab it through your cardboard a tiny bit without, you know, sending yourself to the hospital. And just stand it up. And you can stand this on the ground anywhere. So that's cooking. Blueberry cobbler and the spaghetti. So let's eat the appetizers. I'm gonna make some room. Take all my stuff out. Lay it there. Back you guys up a little bit. Alright, Chipotle snack bread. You know, if you're going to eat Chipotle, don't forget to get the Chipotle way for your underwear stains. Interesting. It just looks like the wheat snack bread or any other snack bread, but orange and smells like tacos, so that's nice. And so I have spaghetti, so I don't know if I'll put any on here I'm getting my tongue tied again, or if I'll just eat it by itself. Your baked snack crackers. And like I said, this seems to be a spicy dinner. Oh yes, oh man, those are super spicy smelling. Nice. So those are some kind of Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its. Got your Cheez-Its, your snack bread. So this will be cooking a bit. Yeah, I can hear it still cooking. All right. Do I have everything out? My beverage. I like to save my beverage bags, but you know, same thing I do with this, I'm going to do with a cup. I just don't want to, you know, waste it. Where did it go? There we go. Yeah, I'm losing my mind today, guys. Oh man, the chemicals are going right into my face. Wonderful. But like I said in my other video, if you have a way to heat your food, because you could heat this by boiling it. So if you have a way to boil water, you can cook your food in the boiled water and save your ration heater if you're in a cold, you know, weather climate as a body heater. But that's just if you have another way to cook your food. And this takes about 12 ounces of water usually. This one takes 20, so it's probably like this full glass. Man, that's... Where's my trusty brown spoon? Yes, you get a brown MRE spoon, standard with MREs. Feels pretty strong. Stir this up. This is a deep red color. Look at that. It's like blood. Oh man. That smells like liquefied candy. Or I guess just liquid candy, you would say. So I'm just going to spoon some of this. That is pretty damn good. So this is the raspberry beverage base powder. They always word things, you know, different. Backwards-ish. Beverage base raspberry. So what else do we got? Oh, we got the MRE cheese. Here we go. I'm going to shoot some of this onto my Chipotle bread. Like it says, knead before you're going to consume. And with these, they also have a tear it corner. This is the first time I've seen it where it wants you to tear it from the side. So I guess I'll do it as it says. But the cheese also comes in, you know, like jalapeno, bacon. There's a lot of different ones, but I haven't tried too many MREs. But I've been interested and been doing survival stuff for a long time, so I know what an MRE is. I guess you just have a little dipper packet. So let's try some of this. Get my Skittles out of the way for right now. Ooh, there's some water in here. I'll use my toilet paper / napkin. Ultra absorbent. The cheese smells, you know, pretty standard. The stuff feels fresh though, so I hope it's new. I mean, other people on the internet, you know, especially Steve1989, he eats some old stuff, so hopefully this won't kill me. Got your cheese, your Chipotle snack bread. Let's try this. I should try the Chipotle bread without the cheese first. That's pretty good. It's sweet, but it has Chipotle flavor. Oh, it's spicy. I wasn't... Okay, there's big pieces of peppers in here and some seeds. This is good. So I'm going to try the cheese now. And because the hold on. Because this is sweet and the cheese is salty, it balances out. It's even better with the cheese. Probably would have been even better with bacon cheese or jalapeno cheese, but yeah. The snack bread is already pretty spicy. It's not as spicy as like Flamin' Hot Cheetos or anything like that, but it's got a good spice. So now, moving on to the Cheez-Its, and if you've watched my videos before, I don't want to drink any of this coffee right now, so save these for another time. And a lot of my videos or MRE reviews, I'm going to be out in the forest, so just a different background with that. Moving on to the Cheez-Its. Get some whole ones for you. Those smell spicy. Let me see if the spiciness hits. You know, I'm pretty impressed right now. Ooh, and I could, you know, the heater's in the middle. I have the heater in the middle of both, you know, meals, I guess. Parts of the meal. But I could feel the heat on the outside, so it's getting some good heat. Back to my knife stand. So So yeah, these Cheez-Its these are damn good. But, you know, have you ever had Cheez-Its before? If you know, you're younger in school, Cheez-It was a good snack. And man, these aren't really that spicy. They have really good flavor. Man, these are so good. Plain Cheez-Its are kind of bland, but these are like, if you've ever had the Cheddar Jack ones, these are like that, or like those with some spiciness to it. So, I'm just gonna stuff these in my mouth. These are delicious. I'll let this cook a little bit longer. I'm mad on my camera. It doesn't say how long I've recorded for, so a lot of the time I record for way longer than I intend to. But I know with these the MRE videos, you gotta wait for everything to cook, so it's a little understandable. Nice and cheesy. The cheese looks really gross, like if you had like easy cheese and left it around for like a year. But it tastes alright, so no complaints there. Like I said, this is some good bread, but I should save a little bit so I can put my spaghetti on it. Some more. And all this stuff, really fresh. So I almost think this is on the newer side. Probably like newer than 2010. Could be 2002, I have no idea. But everything seems fresh. Let me see on these. Alright, so these Skittles say 2012. So I'm thinking all this stuff is, before 2010 or after 2010. So, relatively new. It's pretty good. I think everything should be heated up now. I'm gonna take a swig of this raspberry. And I think it needs more water, but there's no more room in this cup. But that's actually really good, and it's sugar-free. Which, I don't know if you want to have sugar in it because, sugar gives you energy. So if you're, in the army or something, having sugar in this might be good. Alright, yeah, I think everything's pretty cooked. Partially. Partially. Alright, I'm just going to put this back in here for a second. I didn't eat the Skittles. I'm having technical difficulties. Hold on. Just going to knead this a little bit, get the heat dispersed. So that's another reason why I prefer cooking these meals in boiling water, is because you can get them a lot warmer. Alright, it's still cooking. Where'd my box go? Let's try some of these tropical Skittles. I am so excited for this because I love Skittles. Yeah, I'm super impressed with this right now. All the other MREs before have been relatively unpleasant. But, yeah, according to everyone else that does MRE reviews, a lot of other countries put quality stuff into their MRE, so eventually I want to get some of those. But like I said, I can get them for like 15, 16 bucks on eBay, but the shipping is like 50 bucks, so it ruins it. So maybe some of you guys just so happen to have some and want to share, I could send you some American MREs, some other stuff if you want it. And, you know, I don't just do MRE reviews. I do a lot of different food, which I'll start doing soon. So if you're in another country, send me stuff that you don't think I have. I like, you know, trying different things. Got some Skittles, delicious. Fresh. Got to taste the rainbow. It's delicious. Alright. This is probably heated up enough now. I love Skittles. Dentist's worst nightmare. What's all this stuff? This random debris came from nowhere. So when you're done with this, it'll still have a little heat, so you can still warm it as use it as a body warmer if you want. Ooh, the cobbler's nice and warm. I'll save that for next. Let's try this spaghetti. I haven't tried spaghetti before. I know it's a common MRE dish. Interesting. Interesting. There's a lot of this that is cold still. Oh well. Oh man, you gotta toothpaste it out of here. Smells a little spaghetti-o-y. We'll try it. Alright, not the easiest thing to poop out of here, but that's alright. Oh, and I could put some cheese on here too. I'll wait till after. Where's my trusty spoon? That's been saturated with the raspberry juice, which is pretty good again. Even though it's sugar-free, they got some good fake sugar in there. Smells good. Let's get you guys a close-in view of that.